All right. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll start it right now then.
Okay.
I've already started it.
Excellent. What a long, strange 2.5 weeks it's been. Well, you know what? Count only for our listeners. They haven't heard our lovely voices.
They
But you know
haven't
what?
heard us for a while.
I got to see you
You
in person,
did. Yeah.
which is
So,
why we've had such a long break, listeners.
yeah.
So welcome on back to a casual, laid back, late night session of Pex
Casual
Pals.
late night,
Give me
sexy.
your late night voice, Calvin.
It's sexy. Pex Pals. Pex,
I
Pexy.
don't like that. Can we hit the reset? Can you do a different
It's
one?
Pexy Pals.
Oh my god, Jesus Christ!
Yeah. So sorry it took so long to come back. I took a trip up north to go see Joel and see a bunch of other friends and watch a nice metal show. Had a great time. I'm
It
glad
was
that
Brutes Magoots.
it was awesome. I had a really good time. I'm glad that none of my friends got sick because I came home with COVID, and so
Dun dun
I dun dun
dun.
dun. So I was out. That part of the reason why we didn't record is because I had COVID and I just felt like shit all last week.
It's you
Uh,
know what? It's because you need Jesus, Calvin. That's why. That's what the fuck happened to you.
wow, dude! Oh my god, dude! Jesus abandoned me.
Whoa.
Um, and so
I didn't know we were having a deep episode. I thought we were having a late night episode. My
you
bad, dude.
started it, dude. You started it. But yeah, so I got COVID all last week. I'm better. I've been good for a couple of days now, so I think I'm in the clear. I think I'm gonna make it. But anyways, welcome, season 2, episode 14 of Pex Pals, the
I don't
only
even. I don't
Apex
even.
Legends. Don't
I don't
interrupt
even
the
count.
intro.
I
Don't
don't even
interrupt the
count
intro.
anymore, dude.
Don't
We're Pex
interrupt the
Pals. We're
intro.
back, dude. We're
Don't
back.
interrupt the intro. The only Apex Legends podcast for the mediocre gamer. My name is Calvin. This is my boy.
Joel
Your name?
Cupcake,
Joe Cupcake,
Mr. Worldwide, the Interrupter,
the interrupter.
the
Uh,
Interruptor.
if you haven't already, please check us out on all our social media accounts, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, at Pex Pals Podcast. You can also check us out on YouTube, Pex Pals. Check us out on there. And check out our website, pexpals.com. It has all the podcast players there. It has the video that we're recording right now on there too.
Mm-hmm,
Check us
mm-hmm.
out. Check us out.
And
Contact
we're
me.
much funnier when you can actually see our like little stupid faces. So I
Oh yeah,
promise. I'm
yeah,
sorry. I mean
yeah.
my stupid face and Calvin's beautiful Latinx face. I apologize.
So yeah, so we've been gone for a couple of weeks. So apologies for that, but I've been getting a lot of Apex time in, especially me,
Well, I would hope.
because I've been delinquent as of late, and we know that. Um, but
Bad
yeah,
Calvin. Bad.
I've been getting some Pex Pals time in, trying to get the games in.
No, you've been getting some pex time in without your pals.
That's true. I was in a bad mood, so I
mean, you snuffed me. Yeah, I mean, fuck Dan. So who cares if you snuffed
yeah,
him?
fuck Dan. Yeah,
Like,
fuck Dan.
I mean, like,
No, fuck.
and
You
I
know what?
like,
Hold on. No, hold on. Fuck Dan. Because I reach out to Dan all the goddamn time. I go, Dan, you want to play? He goes, no. I'm like, Dan, you want to play? I'm getting off. No, Dan, you want to play? No, I'm not. Or just straight up ignores me. And then he's like, shut up, Dan. Piece of shit. Anyway.
he's never gonna listen to this. That's the best fucking part, dude. That's the best fucking part. I mean,
Anyway.
maybe if the other Red listens to this, he'll tell him, and that would be fucking hilarious.
Maybe. So anyway, Joe Cupcake, it's been 2 weeks. But what is your weapon of the week?
Well, you know what? I'm just gonna save you some trouble for the next like what 6 episodes.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? There's only one weapon of the week this whole season.
I already know what it is.
It's the fucking Spitfire, baby. It's back, dude. It's actually, you know what? I'm actually gonna retract that. It is not the Spitfire.
Oh,
because I have been getting blessed with all of the gold weapons quite frequently, actually, and it is. If it's not a gold weapon, it's the Spitfire. But if I can say whatever the fuck I want, that gold P2020 is a thing of beauty, dude. It is. Honestly, I keep seeing all these threads online. You know, I've been interacting with the Twitter page. Please follow us on Twitter, guys. I'm trying to do better with the engagement. I swear I'm funny on there, and I'm not on the show. I promise. But I'm engaging with a bunch of threads, and everyone's like, "What's your loadout?" You get all these try-hard nerds that are like flatline wingman. Yeah, and you get all these people that are like Spitfire car or Spitfire flatline. double heavy, all this, all that, all the other thing. You know what, dude? My go-to loadout this season has actually been Spitfire P2020 with the hammer points. And if I'm not using the Spitty, I'm using the flatline, and then I'm running the beak with the hammer points.
Yeah. Okay. That fucks. So then, what's your weapon of the week?
Oh, the Spitfire.
The Spitfire. Okay.
My weapon of this season is the Spitfire.
Okay, got it.
So from now on, when we do the segment for the next 6 weeks, you just say yours.
Okay, all right.
Because mine's always going to be the same thing.
It's always going to be the Spitfire. I love that.
Yeah, and I don't care. If you think that discredits me having my podcast and you're listening, then you can just fuck right off.
Honestly, I don't blame
What about you, Cal? What's yours? What do you got? What's been cooking? What's been working for you this week?
Dude, honestly, I've been actually going through a series of weapons that have been like all been hitting for me. They've all been bussing, as the kids say.
I don't know what that means.
I don't know what it means either, but they bussing. I've been using the 99, literally just melting dudes with dude. I got multiple team wipes in the last like 3 days just by myself with the 99, just wrecking dudes.
As I said, I think last episode or the episode before, I've been trying to be better with that gun.
Yeah,
I'm still having trouble with the hip fire. I turned my hip fire down. I even turned. Oh no! I turned my ADS down. Never mind.
Okay. Anyway,
but
the interrupter. The interrupter. The 99. You. I've been ripping with the 99. I've been doing equal amount of work with the 45 and hammer points. Like literally got squad wipes with the 45. I've been squad wiping with the Sentinel. I've been squad wiping with the bow. As you saw that clip, right?
Yeah, dude, that gold bow, and not to interrupt you again, that gold bow, it is pretty nasty. I did pick it up one day because I was out of my flatline ammo, and I was like, I was just running around fucking shatter capping with the gold bow, and I was like, this is mean. This is gross, like, dude. This is mean. Yeah.
No, so my guns, the guns that I've been using and just been like just ripping with this past week or so has been the 99, the 45, the Sentinel, the bow, the car. I used I'm trying to think of another gun that I used, but I can't think of it right now. But I guess
at the top of your list though.
So, yeah. I think the gun that it's actually at the top of my list, and it's been a long time coming because they took it away from us, but now it's back, is the longbow. I've been finding the longbow a lot. I've been using it a lot more than the Sentinel, just because of the DPS, you know. And just the amount of pressure that it puts onto a team, because it doesn't have like hardcore stopping power, right? It's no wingman, it's no Sentinel, but the fact that you can just keep plucking dudes and people think they're safe, right? Because it's just a longbow, but like you get one headshot in there, you know, that's like 86, almost 100 damage, you know. And so the longbow is just it's been my go-to. I've been trying to keep a long range weapon on me, a short range and a long range. And
fair.
Longbow's been tried and true. So yeah, weapon of the week is the longbow.
That's tight. You know what's funny about that? I keep picking it up.
Yeah,
I want it. I'm having that trouble again where, like, God forbid, all I can find that's gold is the sniper mag. So I was like, you know what? Longbow's back on the map. Perfect time to try. Longbow with the 3 times, that was like I felt unstoppable.
It's a solid gun.
That gun's been gone so long, I can't use it with the 3 times.
Really?
I have to put the bruiser on that gun or I'm fucking worthless.
The bruiser on the longbow?
Dude, right? I have to use it like a medium range weapon, not a long. Dude,
gross.
It's like, dude, okay, I'm doing better with the R99. I'm doing better with guns I don't frequent. You know what I mean? I got a lot of shit going on that's different in the game this right now. A lot of tough changes for me, and that was the longbow was like, honestly, other than the Spitfire, which I think I was the most excited about coming back.
Interesting.
And it's just not fucking happening.
Yeah,
it's strange.
If you're listening right now, with all the brand new weapons that are on the ground, and the changes in the weapons, what's been your loadout this week? And if you say Spitfire flatline, you're a piece of shit. Let us know your loadout. Hit us up on all our social media accounts. Email us at pexpalspodcast@gmail.com. So season 13, Joe Cupcake. How's it going for you, dude? How's rank going?
So I got the first week, I was absolutely in love.
Okay.
This second week, especially the last like 3 times I played, like I don't want to sound like everybody that's just complaining to complain on Twitter. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They need to do something. The game is in a dangerous state right now because they actually catered ranked to competitive players.
They did.
And I'm okay with that. I actually like the overall. I like the changes to ranked.
Sure.
As I said in our pre-episode, we were going to like it. I do like the changes in ranked. Not like it's and my reasoning for this is two-pronged. One, and we don't need to go into great detail because if you're listening to the show, you know exactly what I'm talking about. One, if you don't have a full squad, it's very difficult.
That's true.
Two, because of the increased difficulty of ranked and the broken aspect of skill-based matchmaking, pubs are not fun. Like, I'm doing console-only lobbies. Even if I turn off crossplay, you know what I mean? I'm going into console lobbies, and it used to be like, oh, 1 pred team a game. But, like, I'm not lying to you, Cal. It's 2 to 3 pred teams and then 5 masters teams, like, a game.
Really?
Like, I'm okay with them doing their warm-ups or just getting frustrated and wanting to pub stomp. It's part of a game's life cycle. But the whole, like, oh, you're level 500, they're level 500, you're in a lobby together, they have to do away with it, man.
See, I don't think they do that, dude, because I don't get lobbies which is
they've already. You're also in PC, which has a much larger player base.
That's not true, because I play cross-plat, and so I'm getting the same people you're getting.
But go ahead. Sorry.
No, I'm just saying I'm not getting straight 500 teams. Like I'm not getting that
because if it's 2 Smurfs and 1 level 500, it works the same way ranked does. So if one of the people is level 500, then they're still in your lobby. That's the thing.
And that's what I'm saying. I'm not getting that. Even if I solo queue, I'm not getting teammates with one's 500, one's not. Like, I'm getting lobbies full of everyone with just a mixed bag. So, like, I don't think
fucking trade. Can we trade lobbies?
I mean, you're probably just getting unlucky, dude. I'm having a lot of fun in pubs. I had a lot of fun. What was it, last night? Playing pubs.
To be fair, I need to play more pubs. I was literally talking to Waffle about this last night. Like,
yeah, play more pubs, dude.
I've been having fun in ranked, like dropping in hot, and you know, we even tried to like have a night where like let's just play ranked and have fun. Made me feel better, but I honestly haven't give pubs an earnest try this second week.
No, I'm having fun in pubs. I'm having some every rank game that I'm in right now is a sweat fest. Every single one. And
it's disgusting.
The hardest part, like you said, is not having a full team. Just getting fucking randos, dude. We had a game this morning. I was playing this morning with my friend King, and we had a game, and we were running up on this team, and our teammate ran ahead of us, and he wasn't like super far ahead of us, but he was ahead of us, and he gets jumped on, like they just murder his ass, and then I wipe the whole team by myself, and then I go, hey, I had to recover his banner, and I was like, and I went to the game chat, and I was like, hey man, I'm gonna spawn you back in, but you need to slow down. like people have just been like, I don't know, like the randoms right now, like it's almost like people who are solo queuing right now did not get the memo that ranked is different. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, and I was really hoping that, like, we're 2 weeks in. I was really hoping it would start to cycle out some of these dummies.
Yeah, they're not going to cycle out, dude, because they're trying to muscle their way back in. And they think that because they did well before, but muscling the way back in, way before, that they're going to get to the same spot that they were in by muscling their way back in again. You know what I mean? I've had to like change my play style a little bit because I'm so used to, I'm so used to playing for the team, playing for the team and, worrying about what my team's going to do, what's going to happen to the team, yada, yada, yada. But now I'm just like, I have to stay alive and I'm going to play selfishly. And, oh, you guys are going up. You guys got jumped. Deuces. I'm out. You know,
Yeah.
like I'm not staying around. Goodbye.
You know, I need to. We don't have like our like daily catch ups like we used to.
No, we
You know,
don't.
and we need to because like I that's how I should be playing. Because there's so many times where we hot drop and we'll get like the early 2-3 kills, and then it's like I'm like, okay, it's more strategy based. I need to stay with the team, but you know what?
Yeah.
There are sometimes I should just say fuck these motherfuckers.
Yeah.
A rat, dude.
And just
Like
dip, dude.
I will say on the note of like you know I think that the whole dropping 2.5 levels thing. I think there needs to be some adjustment with that.
Mm.
You know,
It's not
because
two
I
and a
was.
half. It's you drop.
Oh, sorry,
from
I'm sorry. It's that's what the Q. That's what the Q range is.
the
Oh,
Q range.
Bowie, can you stop that? Please?
No, yeah. So yeah, it's if you're at the bottom of like platinum 4, it'll drop you to halfway through ranked a gold 1. So it's not a 2.5 thing. It's just
No, no,
you
no, no,
get.
no. I'm sorry. I misspoke. So you know, I was diamond and it took me down to silver too.
Oh,
You know what I
oh,
mean?
yeah.
But when I say 2.5, like so, if I'm silver, I'll if I'm silver 2, I'll fight people 2.5 levels above me, which means I can get into games with high plat people.
Wait, you didn't get back into platinum last split, did you?
I got to diamond last split.
You got to diamond first split.
I got to diamond last split too.
Oh, that's weird because I ended up in silver too, and I didn't grind back up to diamond last split.
I don't know.
That's weird.
A lot of people I didn't look into it, but a lot of people have been complaining about the reset marker. Maybe that's why. Maybe it's well. There's also a lot of people that we got that you know that whole like they actually addressed it. That Thornton Smash guy put out a video this morning, and they're actually like addressing the like people. There's like that glitch where a lot of PC players don't get their pred badges, like they just get points for being masters when the season resets. So they're like kind of like leaned into that a little bit. So maybe something similar happened to you. No, the 2.5 levels thing I meant is like you're no longer queue because the process to rank up is so much more difficult.
Yeah.
So they've opened the gates as on both directions of the level of people you fight in your lobby.
Okay, I think I know what you're talking about.
So like if I'm silver, I will be fighting high plats. Whereas before that would never really happen.
Right. Interesting.
You know what I mean? And I do know that there's like an incredibly low number of preds right now. And that's probably why they're balancing it out, which I get. I've seen some interesting theories about like maybe we shouldn't do a split anymore if this is how ranked is going to be. You know,
see, now, yeah. I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah, and there's definitely some stuff. Overall, I want to be very clear to our listeners, though. I liked the rank changes.
Yeah,
I like watching ALGS. I like the fact that you have to survive. You have to be smart. You have to have a recon character. If you don't, you have to have really good ring awareness and really good teamwork.
Yeah.
But what Respawn needs to do is, I think, I'm going to disagree with you, Cal. They have to fix the skill-based matchmaking for pubs, but also there needs to be something done for the solo queue. Like, because saying you can't rank if you don't have a team, that's fucked up. Like,
yeah,
and I know a lot of people have that attitude online, but you know what? They're the people that get paid to play this game 12 hours a day, as we've stated.
That's true.
So it's like whether it's an only, I like the idea personally of an only solo queue mode.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. See now, like, but that takes away from So what the ability to ranked, because I like I'm in gold, right? I'm gold 3 right now, and I did a solo queue, right?
Yeah.
So I mean, it's possible, but like it just takes longer, and if you're not good at the game, it's not going to work for you, right?
Yeah.
So it's that whole thing. So like if you are poor at the fundamentals of the game, which is surviving, right? And you know, map awareness, ring awareness, then you're not going to do good at the game. I mean, like I don't know, like it's possible to grind up. This is the first season. We're this is the first 2 weeks this new rank system has even been implemented. So it's like we don't know the limitations, and it's not impossible. Like I'm pretty sure, like if I were to put some time in these next couple of weeks, I can get up to platinum. You know what I mean? And I'm only saying platinum because I don't want to play this nonstop. but there's people who do play this nonstop, you know,
Yeah.
and there are predators, you know, they're the masters, they're the people in diamonds already, you know what I mean? So it's like it's doing what it's supposed to do. It's not supposed to be so much about like how much better you are than the next person. It's just how much time you're willing to devote to the game.
Yeah. Which I don't disagree with you on that point. I've seen those arguments, you know. On side note, completely off subject, I think this generation, my favorite thing that's come out of this generation is the insult that says "go touch grass." Like I just, I just love when people tell people that. But, you know, and I do agree with you. Like it is supposed to be competitive and different, but like when I'm not having fun in either mode, I know how to survive. I know I'm a decent at my calls and my rotations. I know my gun game could be a little bit better.
Sure.
But the first week of I was frying like people. So now it's like seemingly like, and I got up to gold 4. I was there for a fucking week, dude, over a week, longer than a week, and then got demoted because it's weird. In gold, I have more teammates that use their microphone, but less teammates that know what they're doing. Like it's like the people in gold want to just push all the fights. And honestly, one thing I have to remind myself is that they changed the point system. The third partying doesn't matter anymore.
It doesn't.
Because you don't get the kill, you don't get credit.
You don't get credit for it. So what's the point?
Unless you full knock the person, you know. So
absolutely.
And I think that I'm hoping, I still have this hope that over the next couple of weeks, the people do get weeded out. Like the people that just aren't good. It's not going to be a significant number, but hopefully it'll be enough. You know?
Yeah. I mean, they're going to. They're going to. It's inevitable, right? Because it's like I said, some people just don't have the time to devote to playing rank. Like I don't have the time to devote to get back up to diamond. Because I don't want to, right?
Yeah,
I play this game a lot. But I don't want to devote that time to just ranked nonstop, right? I want to play other games and I want to play pubs with my friends. But like, you know, there's people who don't have the time, so they're not going to get easily back up to platinum like they were before, you know? There's people who are good enough to hold their own, you know, who can't squad wipe a team with an RE45. You know what I mean? Like when they need to, you know what I mean? And just to keep the game going for the team. And those people, like you said, are just gonna get weeded out. It's the first 2 weeks, you know what I mean? There's still plenty of time. So
I'm gonna swerve and just start playing some pubs because I'm not burnt on the ranked. It's just I'm okay. Like I said earlier, I'm okay with it being for the serious gamer or whatever term verbiage you want to use.
Sure,
but it's almost too unfair. And I don't mean for the casual gamer because like I don't mind getting on every night and playing 4 hours and playing ranked. I don't mind doing that around, you know, my significant other's schedule. I don't.
Yeah.
Like, but if I can do that and it gets me nowhere because I'm just being I'm being queued in with people that, I mean, like we literally had to do the other day that ping the hot drop and solo drop by himself. And then it was like, oh, I thought you guys were with me. And we're like, dude, you held the button down to choose to leave, you know? On another game, for example, we land mill, right?
Yeah.
We land mill, we win mill, we wipe the team.
Yeah.
And I'm very audibly like, because Xbox Series X still has the in-games comms issue, which was supposedly fixed today in the small patch. So hope we'll see. But so I'm like, can you guys hear me? And both my teammates say yes, Calvin.
Oh, shit.
One runs towards Cenote. One runs towards down Beast. And I'm like, there are teams, both locations. I hear the fighting. So we need to choose a location to go. Neither of them stop running.
Of course. Why would they?
So the team at Cenote hears the people fighting the spiders and tries to go pop one and gets full chased all the way back to us. Then he gets chased back to us. By that time, he was a Pathfinder, of course.
Yeah.
The one that went towards Monster is a lifeline. The lifeline comes to me, and I go, hey, I'm Caustic. I'm going to mine up this building. Play here. What does the lifeline do? Run to the other building. Or sorry, the lifeline stays with me. The Pathfinder runs to the other building. I'm like,
yep.
I'm like, are you like actually serious right now?
Yeah. It was hard. Like I fought to get out of silver and carrying teams just to get out of silver. And like I'm glad that I'm in gold because now I've been playing with a lot less silvers and a lot less bronzes and rookies. Oh my god. the sheer amount of bronzes and rookies that I had to play with in silver was just maddening, dude.
I actually didn't have to play with too many rookies. Bronzes, yeah, but not too many rookies. Thank God.
Oh my God, it was brutal, dude. It was absolutely brutal. You know what's funny about it? The funniest thing about it was we'd queue up, right? We start the game and everyone would have picked their characters, and like, you see the bloodhounds and you see the wraiths and the gibbies and shit. And then I pick Mirage. And then they're like, "Oh, Mirage, what? Mirage and rank, right?"
Yeah.
And then the banners come up. They're like, "Oh, he's level 500. Like he plays the game." And then we dive, and they see the diamond trail. Like diamond, like every single time, dude. Like every single time. Like
That's
come
so
on,
funny.
man. Like I don't know, dude. People are crazy in this game.
Yeah.
But
how do you? Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, how do you feel about while we're on the note, well, let's get some positivity going. They actually released that video today that I mentioned from the Thornton Smash, one of the data miners. Apex has actually heard us and is fixing quite a few things.
Yes.
They're addressing, there's a nasty glitch with Caustic where apparently if he surrounds himself in his mines, he can't take damage.
Yeah.
Haven't experienced that yet, but that's insane. They're fixing that. They're addressing and fixing the Series X audio issue. There's some general audio fixes. I don't know about you, Cal. I almost uninstalled the other night.
No.
Because we're in Down Beast, which is completely water. The base of it is basically completely water.
Yeah.
Right. And we got flanked by a Pathfinder with his grapple. Did not hear his footsteps. Did not hear his grapple.
Oh no.
Again, and it was like multiple games in a row. I do not like, and now people that play Wraith are complaining when I phase, I still get hit by ordnance.
Yes, I've heard that.
And it's like, dude, if you can't fix the characters, just take them out for the season
or something.
Pathfinder is consistently the most unheard legend,
right?
And he should be the loudest. He's a fucking robot.
He's a robot. Yeah,
he
probably weighs a ton. Yeah.
So, but I mean, they're addressing more stuff. They're responding. The Series X thing. I mean, it's been, when was that next gen update? Like a month and a half ago now.
I don't know.
Like they're finally addressing. Like so the devs are listening and paying attention and seeing stuff. They're doing their best. This nasty being able to fucking DDoS the game with your Xbox.
Yeah,
I don't even know how that glitch got in there. They're working on fixing it. But overall, I think this is like the smoothest launch of a season.
See, now I'm going to disagree with you on that.
What's that?
Because it's not as bad as some seasons have been, right? Where it's just like unplayable for like the first day or two. But like my game has crashed so many times in the middle of games. I had one game where I crashed twice in a row. The game crashed. I loaded back up, got back into the game, walked 10 steps, the game crashed again. And then I was able to load back in and play again.
Interesting.
Like, I don't understand this. Apex Legends made $1 billion. It made $1 billion. So like, why do we still have these issues at the start of every season?
Like, well, it made EA $1 billion, not Respawn. Okay, that's the problem right there.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's true. It made EA $1 billion, but like, it's a game that's like, it's the most popular BR out right now. And it's making all this fucking money. They just dropped Apex Mobile, and that's gonna make some more money for them too. But like, why every season do we have these stupid glitches and bugs? Like, why? I don't understand it. There's no way. No other industry would it be like a good business practice to put out a deficient product. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that'd be like if every time McDonald's brings back the McRib, they don't have McRib meat. You know what I mean?
No, it'd be like every time they brought back the McRib, they took a shit on it. Like, that doesn't make any sense. Like, why would you bring back? Why would you shit on
you just went like extreme with
like that. Why would you shit on the McRib? You know what I mean? Like, that doesn't make any sense. Like, McDonald's, what are you doing? Ronald, help us out. But like, yeah, it's like, honestly, part of the reason why I didn't play so much ranked in the past 2 weeks is because I keep getting disconnected. Like,
and a lot of that's probably the DDoS issue, as well as because I'm not having any disconnect issues. That's why I'm saying it's smooth.
Right. No, I'm having them every day.
Wow.
Like, every day I'm getting disconnected multiple times in a day. It's so stupid. Like, and it's because and it's because the game is incompatible with the current like NVIDIA driver, the graphics card driver right now. And so
how does that even happen?
it happens because it when software is created, you have to create code in the software that essentially is a handshake to the other software that's trying to run off of it. So Apex Legends pushes an update out to update the game, and they have to ensure that the signals that are coming out of Apex Legends, the application that are going to the graphics card, are compatible with what the graphics card is able to interpret. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
And so, but they just oversight it, or it's either they oversight it or they update them and they don't readily check that it's compatible, which is what like quality assurance, that job title, that's what quality assurance is supposed to do. Quality assurance is supposed to go in and check to see that it still works before they put it out.
Okay.
But apparently they don't have a QA team, or the QA team is like, works good enough for me, but they don't put like enough rigor into it because they're trying to push these updates out on a schedule and not giving anybody enough time to actually work through all the issues, and they'll fix it on the fly or whatever, we'll do it live type of bullshit. So that's part of the reason why I haven't been playing as much as I probably could have the past 2 weeks. I'm just keeping it disconnected, man.
That sucks, man. What about how are we feeling about? Oh, sorry. Continue.
Go ahead, interrupter.
No, continue.
No, go ahead, interrupter.
I don't have a PC, so this is not a problem I've been experiencing. So I want you to complete your thought.
Go. What were you gonna say?
Well, I was gonna say, how are you feeling about Newcastle?
I've played Newcastle a couple times. Just because I'm just I'm set in my ways. But I think Newcastle's pretty dope. I think the ability to like have instant fortification, like immediately, the ability to actually like fortify a doorway so people can't get in, like that's pretty fucking dope. His shield, his tactical shield is pretty fucking cool too.
Oh yeah,
the res is really clutch. Like today, my friend King pulled me out of the red and resed me, like and resed me so I can not be revived in the red. I think he's cool. I think he's a solid character. Yeah, I don't think there's anything like broken or OP about him at all. What about you,
dude? Same. I think the res mechanic, I was actually worried about how it would work in game. It actually works better than I expected and smoother.
Yeah,
I love it. The cover from his ult is great. The fact that it zaps the first 30 seconds it's up is a nice little bonus touch. It doesn't feel like it's easily destroyed like Rampart's bullshit. That tactical is insane. I think his kit overall is great, man. He's not overpowered. Right. He sucks to fight, but like Gibby sucks to fight. Same reason. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Caustic sucks to fight unless you're a crybaby. You know what I mean? And then you just like to complain. So I think the rollout's been great. I love the clips that we've all been seeing of Superman, where for some reason you can jump 200 meters to get the banner recovery.
Yeah.
Like, but you know what? I have one real fucking question that actually fucking upsets me.
What?
Why can Newcastle travel 200 fucking meters to get the banners, and Loba still can't pull the banners out of her store? We have been asked, like, literally the general public has been asking about it for like seasons. Dude.
You actually bring up another point back to the bugs and glitches. Loba's tactical is glitched again.
Yep.
Loba's tactical is glitched again. And for people who don't know, a couple of seasons ago, Loba would throw her ring and not teleport, and it's back. So it's like, that's what I'm saying. Like, who's doing the QA? And not even that. Why aren't they given enough time to test the product before they put it out?
Well, like, come on, man. And remember, Cal, they had to patch all that stuff because everybody was doing the sketchy shit with Crypto's drone.
Yeah.
With the last update, you can fire Maggie's drill into Crypto's drone again.
Yeah.
And you can drive it into a room and melt people.
See, like, they should just leave shit like that in the game. Because who the fuck picks Crypto? Nobody. And now you're taking away something that will make it fun to play Crypto? You know what I mean? Like,
actually, my best ranked wins have been with crypto this season.
right? Yeah,
but I had a full team and we were coordinated.
But that's what I'm saying. Like who picks crypto? Number one, and then and then number two, why are you going to take away things that makes it fun to play the least picked character in the game? You know, you're just making them not fun anymore. Like, stop it. Like, let me put Sheila back on the crypto drone. You know how hard it is to shoot fucking Sheila on the drone? It's not easy.
Well, that's the same reason nobody puts the Sheila on the Trident. Nobody actually does that because it's like impossible to actually shoot anything.
It's hard. It's hard. Actually, it was funny. My friend Toast and I did it the other day. That's all we did was put the drone, the Sheila on the Triton and drive around and try to kill people. We got like one team, but like that was it.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
Yeah, but yeah, like why take away cool features, like unintended, but like cool features like putting the riot drill or Sheila or whatever else you could put on Crypto's drone, you know, like did they patch the fuse thing where you shoot the Crypto's drone with fuse? Is that patched or is that still in the game?
You know, I don't even know what you're talking about, so I'm not sure.
Yeah, we talked about it on a couple episodes ago where you shoot fuses ult at Crypto's drone.
Yeah, you can't shoot flyers anymore, dude. Apparently, people are exploiting it to the point, Calvin, like you could do it on Loba's bracelet when it was in the air.
That's cool,
and it would do it like.
So, why would you take that out? Like, that's so stupid. That's so stupid. Like, you know what it is? It's the fucking comp players, the ranked, the pro players. They complain so much about stupid shit because they can't fucking Wraith portal into a room and squad wipe two teams, and they go, "Oh, I couldn't do it because there's a caustic." You know, like, shut up.
Oh my god.
You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, you know what they're on today? What their Twitter, the comp Twitter's on today?
What are they on?
They figured out somebody with a I think it's an elite controller figured out that you can tap strafe on controller on PC.
Oh yeah,
so they're all like tweeting like, well, now that the roller players can do it, can we leave it in the game? And it's like, no, because the console still can't do it.
Right.
like the fact that you guys get to wiggle when you move,
right? That's unintended. Yeah,
that's literally unintended, and it's I mean that increases your chance of survival minimum 30% a fight.
Oh, right, for sure.
You can if they're not close to you and they're shooting with you with like a slow gun, like a rampart, you can just wiggle and
and they'll miss. Yeah,
like it's just insane.
But I don't get it, dude.
And the other thing that's making me mad is like, dude, the armories. I love the armories.
The armory is dope.
I think it's a fucking. That is the best thought out thing they've added to the game in a year.
It's the best thing they've added to the game in a long time.
But again, your quality control comment, is there. Okay, so when you go into the armory, right? You know, before you finish, there's the square that turns into the launcher, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so for example, if you're Caustic or Watson, you can't put a mine or a fence on that middle square. It rolls off like you know when you throw the mine on something, you can't go. It like just falls around. Yeah. So it'll do that. Okay. So that area is like obviously some sort of coded dead zone because it turns into a movement thing, right?
Sure.
Now, why are you able to put the car on top of the armory, and then when that jumper activates, it doesn't shoot the car away?
Interesting.
Because what's going on now is they patched that you could ash phase tears directly through the middle of the roof and wipe the teams.
Oh, that's funny.
You could also throw nades in through that. They patched it.
Yeah, someone threw a grenade in today on my team.
Yeah,
I don't know how they did it.
Not patched.
I don't know how they did it, but there was randomly a grenade in the room with us.
Interesting. Well, you're not supposed to be able to do that.
Yeah, I obviously.
And so now what they're doing, now that this was patched a little bit, is they park the car directly on top. So when you go to take the jumper, Calvin,
it just knocks you
bounce off it bounces you off the bottom of the car, and you have that awkward, like uncontrollable fly out the front door. And if you've noticed, every armory has a rock in front of it.
Yeah.
So you just uncontrollably fly and hit this thing, and the team just melts you from the roof.
That's really funny.
It's really funny, but it's like what happens when a Trident hits Octane's jump pad? It uncontrollably flies away.
Yeah.
So how can they not just apply this physics to this one little thing? Like, where is the quality?
Because that would mean that if someone were to run on the roof over the middle, they would launch in the air. So that's
no. I'm saying once the door opens.
I know, that's what I'm saying. If once the door opens and your team hasn't left the armory, if someone on the top jumps over the middle, they'll launch in the air by what you're saying.
Yeah, and they're camping them, so fuck them. They're camping you,
Honestly,
so
yeah, that's a good idea.
Because if you go on the roof, like, you know what, Calvin, next time you're on, play caustic and land on the armory and don't go inside. You can't even put his mines on any part of the armory roof that opens. So why can you park a trident up there? Like, how do the physics not translate appropriately?
That makes sense.
There's only certain
because
of
the Triton doesn't touch the ground. The Triton floats.
But exactly, it's still bullshit. It's like it's something that needs to be addressed. But other than that, the armories are great, man. Like, I love going in there. I haven't had a team that's skilled enough to get the gold ball that drops in the middle.
Really? I get it all the time.
I don't know. I don't know if it's the guns I'm using. I don't know if it's like the team I'm with. Like, I always try to go in and say, I want to watch this side, you watch this side, and you float. And then all of us always end up on the same side. It must just be a coordination or the fact that I'm in pubs.
No, I get it all the time.
But I love it. I love the rewards. I love the way it works. I love that I didn't even realize the first week that on the screen it shows you how close you are to getting the different pills and the gold ball. Like, dude, it's honestly, as much as we all hated the NPC thing and clowned on everything, like, it's done so fucking well.
Yeah, no, the armory, like I said, is the best thing they've done in the game in a really long time. I think it's really, really cool. I think it's a nice, good way to like get good loot like fast, and it's not foolproof because you can die, you can get killed by enemies, converging on your location. What I don't like about it though is if you're like waiting for the launcher to activate and it's like it starts to go and you wait in the middle to get just thrown up into the air, you hit the roof. Like, what's up with that? Why does the launcher activate before the roof is even cleared?
Yeah, well, you hit the roof, and the other thing is like, this game has always been one of the complaints a lot of people have about this game is like teammate physics.
Yeah.
And I did it the other day. We hit the launcher at the same time. And like, you know how there's those freakish videos of someone going out the grav cannon and they just get flown off the map?
Yeah.
That happened to me. I bumped off my teammate and flew. Like, we did the one by Mill.
Okay.
So I bumped and I flew into checkpoint, bro.
Oh, that's hilarious, dude.
And everybody was like, Joel, what are you doing? I'm like, oh, you really think I have control over this right now?
Yeah.
Like,
no.
But you know what? If they can fix the little things like the jumper not activating on time, the car being on the roof, if they can fix these little things, those armories are so nice, in my opinion, Calvin. I never thought I would actually have this sentence that's coming out of my mouth. They will make up for them adding Horizon to the game.
That's really funny. But no, honestly though, it sucks that we spent a majority of this episode, complaining about a lot of the things, but like, see, this season has been a lot of fun.
No,
I haven't been able to play casually as much as I want to, with your friends and like just having fun and doing stupid shit. But I've been doing a lot of cool shit. I've been doing a lot of
duos in on that note.
Yeah. I've been doing a lot of cool shit. I've been doing a lot of like really like good plays. Like I wish I was recording some of the things that I've done, dude. Like, there was one game. So similar to that bow clip that I had. I don't know. So if you guys, did I post it? I posted on Twitter. If you guys follow me on Twitter at Calvin,
you need to post that stuff on the Instagram.
Oh, you're right. I'll send it to you. So on the near where that monster is at the top of the map, I don't know what the fuck it's called. I had the golden bow and I was running back to go help my friends, and I saw this team hunkered down behind a rock, and it was like the come to Jesus moment. I was like, I gotta just bow these people to death, and I ended up killing everyone on that team with the bow. Just whack. But I had another game where I was going around the outside of the circle, and I came in this tiny little crack, and right in front of me was a full team, and they were shooting at somebody else. And so I charged up my sentinel, and I stood there in my little tiny corner, and I annihilated that team. They had no idea I was there. They had no idea. Just just like, and I killed the whole team. And the random level of the team was that on the chat was like, no way, oh my god, like it was like I've been doing like crazy shit, dude. I've been doing crazy shit this season, and I think it's maybe because I took a long break from the game. I took a long break, but I don't know.
And you know what I've noticed about this season is I watched ALGS. I've been watching more pros. I like the slower approach to things. It's like I feel like my gun skill is decreasing, but my gameplay overall is increasing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I've never been the type of person to be like a clutch player, and I've been able to clutch more outside of caustic. Because it was always I clutch with caustic. Dude, I have had so many clutches with Newcastle, whether it's the fortified, whether it's the cover, whether it's the fucking insane res, whatever. Like I've pulled off so many things that I shouldn't have been able to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so I feel like my gameplay is overall improving, but it's just like I forgot my brain just I had a brain.
No, it's all good. I think part of my experience is that Stormpoint's huge, right? And so I actually get to use my gun skills. Whereas like on like World's Edge or like King's, like especially World's Edge, right? There's a lot of building play, and there is some gunplay involved in playing in a building. But like if the one person just gets the better rotation on you, you're dead. Doesn't matter how good you are. Like if someone rotates that building better than you, you're screwed. And if you can't get into the building, you're screwed. But like Stormpoint's so fucking huge that like I'm gonna shoot better than you, and I'm gonna beat you at this close to mid range. Like and I get to use the guns that I actually enjoy using, like the sniper rifle, stuff like that. Like I've never enjoyed playing the shotguns, but like in Stormpoint I don't have to. So
well, and like I do like Stormpoint. It does decrease, the map has more space. I do think the next thing they really need to just like blow up like Jurassic Park, or just remove one of the mountains somewhere. I think would be my one like complaint. Like there's just like the rotations are still just slightly too hard. And my main thing for that is okay, Newcastle is here. I've seen a lot of teams switch from Gibby to Newcastle.
Yeah.
But you're still having every fucking team run a Valk, and that's not going to change with Stormpoint in the rotation because the map is too big.
Absolutely.
And I want us to get away from that meta. You know what I mean? I really do. But even the pros are saying, yo, leave Stormpoint as a ranked only map or something, because the fights are fair with the no longer getting points for third partying. It's actually working. The fights are fairer. There's less sloppy shit. My main complaint about Stormpoint is, and fuck Dan posted that TikTok in the chat.
Fuck Dan.
I reposted some on the page. Like every building on Stormpoint has so many holes in the roof and little crannies you can perfectly throw an arc star through, or like, oh, you can climb on the roof here and then drop down on this invisible ledge, and all of a sudden you can just see down the stairs. You know what I mean? And that's something I think they need to work on, because the other maps, like Kings Canyon, has some of the buildings that are like that, but not all. You know?
Yes.
But like almost every building in Stormpoint, except for like the hazard tents by the monster, have so many like insane, just redonkulous openings.
Yeah. No. Yeah. I totally understand.
And Cal, my question to you is what is next? What do we need to improve? What do you hope the game improves on? I have two things ready to go. If you want me to go first,
yeah, go ahead.
I still think the wingman needs to go.
Oh my god!
It needs to get gone.
The wingman needs to either go in the care package or needs a big ass fucking nerf. There is no reason why a handgun is better than 90% of the weapons on the ground. There's no fucking reason. Like there's a streamer I watch, who's not known for Apex Legends, is known for like PUBG. But when they play Apex, they exclusively use the wingman, and it's because the wingman is broken. It's the best gun in the game. It beats out sniper rifles. It's better than all the sniper rifles. Like it's a revolver. It should not beat a sniper rifle. Like I don't. There's like it's like it either needs severe damage drop off, right? Severe. It needs to be like a shotgun essentially, right? Like if it was up close and it did that much damage, sure. But at mid range, fuck no. There's no fucking way.
The bullet drop on the flatline is more severe than it is on the wingman.
The bullet drop on the longbow is more severe than the wingman.
Okay, exactly.
On the longbow, dude, that's so stupid. Like it's the wingman needs to either go in the crate, take it off the fucking ground because I'm so sick of getting the jump on a dude, killing him, and he switches to the wingman. It hits me one time in the head and I'm dead. You know what I mean?
Dude, we were in fighting it upstairs at Barometer. I snuck around. I had the chance to win the 1v2 because my other two teammates were down and we had one of theirs down. Right. I flank an Octane, Calvin. He has purple shields with a blue helm.
Mm-hmm.
I have blue shields, blue helm. Right. Okay. I see his back. I have a flatline with a gold fucking mag.
Yeah.
A flatline.
Okay. I
unload on him. He stims, jumps in the air, and two taps me in the head with a wingman.
Oh my
and I can't.
God.
I'm not missing bullets, and he kills me quicker than the flatline does.
Like
the flatline is considered the best gun in the game by at least half the community, and the R3 being the other half.
Yeah.
So that the wingman should not be able to do, like, if he saw me first, okay, I deserve to be dead. He had no idea I was behind him. He had enough time, and I'm not even going to go off on my fuck Octane's stim tirade. You know what I mean? But regardless, he had enough time to snap around. And fucking two tap me in the head.
It's stupid. Like most other games that have a revolver in it, the revolver is such a pain to use that no one uses it.
Yeah, or that's why they give you the akimbo, so you can't ADS or something.
Right, you know or some shit. Yeah. Like the wingman, something needs to happen to the wingman. I fucking hate the wingman. I hate it. I hate it.
I fucking fuck that. And if you use that gun,
fuck you. What was your second point?
They for once have left their own game unbalanced. We had a big discussion, I think it was 2 episodes ago, about what was going to be in the crafter and what should be in the crafter, how things should move around with the care package and the crafter. And like, I'm sorry, what is the point? Even if you're good with the R99, what is the point of light ammo right now? Like, let's be honest.
Yeah.
Because unless you're on PC, because it's very hard for console players to fry at long range with the R9. I'm not saying there aren't some that do it.
Right.
But especially me being a console player, dude, what are you going to do? Why are you going to pick up the alternator? So you can tickle someone that has a flatline?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or tickle someone that has a wingman? Or try to beat a Spitfire with an alternator? It's not like we talked so much last season about how incredible it was to have the alternator back. Why would you ruin it? So what I think they should do is maybe the car goes in the crafter and the wingman goes in the box. Okay.
Yeah.
That's step one. And then the wingman going in the box, you put the G7 back on the map. Because I know if I have a G7 with the 3 times, I will fight a Spitfire. I will take that fight.
Oh, dude, if I have a G7, I fight a wingman. Like exactly. the G7's it's like the perfect gun, dude. It's amazing.
And everyone forgets how superior it is at hipfire. You know what I mean?
It's so good, dude. It's so good.
So that's my proposal is at the very least swap the wingman and the G7. And I mean, everyone's going to pick up the car over the alternator every single time. Okay, so the other thing was we didn't get a hop up this time. So maybe we should get disruptors back for the alternator.
Yeah, I was actually thinking about it. We need select fire back.
Oh my dude, if you could make the Prowler full auto, we already talked about this.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, we talked about it.
I wouldn't pick up anything else. I would that's it.
Right. Because all you'd have to do is grab a Prowler, go into the armory, do the drone fight the little robots, get your select fire, and you'd be good to go. You know what I mean? Like,
especially if that means if we got you really want to mix up the sniper meta, do the fucking havoc.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Havoc back. Anyone that knows what they're doing is going to use that over the charge rifle.
That's true. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, no, like they there's so many cool things they could put to the game to make it like I guess more like accessible. But the
Mhm.
one thing they need to do is something with a fucking wingman because I'm fucking sick of that gun. I fucking hate.
Yeah.
I
Well, and
hate it.
those of you that are listening or still listening, I should say at this point in time, if you're like, oh, these guys complaining about the wingman, let me explain something to you. The last ALGS final, there were I think it's 40 teams. One team had someone who used a controller.
Mm.
Every single team in the finals now has a person who runs controller and uses the wingman. It is
Mm-hmm.
you literally 95% of the pros will say you need that to win.
Yes.
So that's
Yes.
how you know there is something wrong.
Right. Yeah. If there needs to be something on a team, like then to be considered competitive, then it's broken.
Mm-hmm.
That
Exactly.
I mean honestly, like when Lifeline had her res shield, it was broken, and that's why every team had it. You know, like it was because it was a necessity to be competitive.
Mm-hmm.
When Horizon was OP, when Seer was OP, uh, they needed those to be on the team to be
Just like
competitive.
How Valk is right now.
Right, Valkyrie's right now. Like they actually nerfed Valkyrie with the last patch that she can't heal in out of bounds or do her any of her stuff on the out of bounds areas because
Mm-hmm.
what people were doing is they're flying up to inaccessible areas where other people couldn't see and healing and then jumping back down with full health, full shield, which is obviously bullshit. Um, but like Valkyrie
I don't know why I enjoyed the way you said that with the hand motion, Calvin, but it really made my
bullshit.
fucking day.
Bullshit. But like, like things like that, they're necessities, right? And you
Yeah.
need them to be competitive. You can't be competitive with what you want to do. You have to use what everyone else tells you to
Mm-hmm.
do
I
in
agree.
order to be competitive. Then that means that there's something fundamentally broken with that mechanic of the
Mm-hmm.
game. I don't know,
Well,
dude.
yeah. Well, I mean, those are my two hopes. Is that they figure out how to make the light weapon balance happen,
Mm-hmm.
and we do something about the wingman. Um, the only other thing I would say is I hope that they stick true to their word and we don't get a legend next season and
Yeah.
we get some fixes or an
Yep.
LTM
Mm-hmm.
or whatever.
Yeah.
Even if it's like, okay, you can't fix the audio, that's fine. Like, start working on little things. Like there's plenty of other little stuff that you can change. Like a little,
Yeah.
like, was it last season we actually had a big quality of life update that actually helped?
Yeah.
you know
Yeah.
maybe you go finish the next gen update and see if people don't complain less when we're all closer to the playing field on frames. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I mean? Like there's other stuff that they should prioritize and finish.
Yeah.
um
Absolutely.
what
Absolutely. Well,
what what
anyway,
about you? What about you, Cal? Do you have anything
the
you?
wingman. That's all I care about is the
I
fucking
love it.
wingman. Fix that shit. Take it out of the game. Um. Anyway, we're gonna wrap up this episode right here. And we're gonna give you our what is it? What do we call it? The mother
Fuck,
load
fuck it. Albums of the week. Our albums of
albums
the
of
week.
the week.
Our
Albums of the
metalcore
week.
albums of the week.
Joe Cupcake. What's your Metalcore album of the week?
I am gonna go take it all the way back. I was one of those dudes. I listened to punk. I listened to a lot of different stuff growing up. When I
Mm-hmm.
found metalcore, I thought it had to be like screaming and stuff. I didn't like singing like pretty shit in my music. The band that changed my opinion on that was
Okay.
a band called From Autumn to Ashes.
Love that.
Yeah, the album I'm specifically dropping is called The Fiction We Live.
Okay.
It's incredible that you even have like a melodic, like ballad type song with a female singer on it,
Mm-hmm.
and then they do like a reprise from the male singer of the band later on the
That's
record.
dope.
It's cool. There's plenty of heavy parts. They're also, if you guys are music nerds, I know
Mm-hmm.
a few of you that listen to the show are because you've reached out to Cal and I. They're one of those bands where the drummer also does some of the screaming,
Nice.
which is obviously not easy.
Right. Absolutely.
So it's just so yeah. So that's why. So the band is From Autumn to Ashes. The album is The Fiction We Live. What about
Love that.
you, Cal? Who's your metalcore
My
drop of the week?
so it's not metalcore, it's post-hardcore for me. And it's our good friends over at Dance Gavin Dance, and it's the album Instant Gratification. It's the second album with Tillian. Um we Own the Night, like fucking bangers on that whole
Yeah.
album. That whole album is so good. Cat, what are you doing meowing like that? Give me a second. Uh
both our pets tonight are like,
yeah,
hey,
this is
fuck you,
crazy,
pay attention
dude.
to
They're
us.
crazy. But like, so Tillian has been with DGD for a couple years now, and they put out like 5 albums with him so far. Instant Gratification is the second one. Solid album. Every song on that album is really, really, really good. Yeah, that's my album of the week, Joe Cupcake. So thanks everybody for
Excellent choice.
listening.
Excellent choice.
This was a longer episode. We haven't spoken about Apex in like 2 weeks. So thanks for checking us out. Check us out on all the social medias accounts at Pex Pals Podcast. Like, please go check us out. Check us out on YouTube, Pex Pals. If you want to watch the videos, comment, and share and like and review. Do all the things that you got to do on whatever podcast platform you're listening on. Do all that stuff. Leave us reviews. It helps us out, and we want to keep doing this for you. Email us if any questions or comments at pexpalspodcast@gmail.com. My name is Calvan. You can hit me up on Twitch at Calvan. Hit me up on Twitter at CalvanMan. My friend Joe Cupcake, you hit him up everywhere, worldwide.
You said it for me.
I said it for you. Worldwide at Joel Cupcake. This is Pex Pals. Everybody, thank you for listening. Joel Cupcake, what do you got to say to the friends?
Don't forget to tag us in your clips. We will repost them for you.
Tag us in your
clips. We love our listeners. We love you, our Pex Pals.
All right,
I'm
everybody.
Joel Cupcake.
I'm Calvin.
Remember, Pitbull stole worldwide from me.
Jesus Christ. Bye, everybody.